Well, the U.S. Coast Guard released a scathing report of its investigation of the Titan submersible implosion. Their findings show the 2023 catastrophe should have never happened. 5 people were killed in the tourist sub, owned and operated by OceanGate, based in Everett. Fox 14's Frankie Thompson spoke with the lead investigator on what led to the disaster.
Ignoring safety warnings, deliberate oversight, negligence, skipping regulations, all factors into the disastrous implosion that killed 5 people aboard the OceanGate Titan.
In some ways, we want to make sure that it didn't happen in vain. That's one of the primary goals of the Marine Board.
Jason Neubauer is chair of the U.S. Coast Guard Marine Board investigation. His team spent the last 2 years developing this report, 335 pages revealing all the failures that caused the Titan to implode below the North Atlantic in June 2023.
It absolutely was preventable.
Titan, which was operated by the Everett-based company OceanGate, was on a deep-sea tourist voyage to the Titanic wreckage. It took the Coast Guard 2 missions to pull the Titan remains from underwater.
But we did eventually get the debris that we needed to do the forensic analysis required to kind of figure out, what failed.
Investigators found the hub had an inadequate design created by OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush. The hull was made of a breakable carbon fiber instead of steel alloy, which is stronger and commonly used.
And OceanGate stated several times that they would carefully review that real-time monitoring data to keep the vessel safe. It was one of the few safeguards that they had in place for this, what they called an experimental craft. Unfortunately, did not follow through with those commitments that they stated.
Neubauer says the weak design ultimately exposed the vessel to nearly 5,000 pounds per square inch of water pressure, instantly killing Rush and his 4 passengers.
It's so fast that everything inside the Titan would be incinerated as the pressure came in quickly.
Neubauer says the sub also lacked maintenance and inspections, did not have proper certification, nor was it registered.
In the case of the Titan, it's one of the first instances I've ever seen where a commercial vessel was involved that didn't even register with any state. We call it flagging of the vessel, so you can track it. Somebody's responsible for it. That didn't occur in this case, and I think it was intentional.
The disregard in safety would have handed Rush several criminal charges by the U.S. Justice Department if he were alive. Now, the Coast Guard has recommendations in its report to increase regulations and strengthen oversight within the submersible industry to avoid future catastrophe. Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.
OceanGate is not actively operating, but it technically still exists as a registered business. Several lawsuits have been filed against the company since the implosion. One family filed a claim seeking more than $50 million.